Good.
What time? I guess so. Yeah. Yes. The shoulders back, nice open chest. Then look over to the right. Try not to let your upper body move. Now you might play with moving your chin down or up, just kind of exploring a little different neck stretch. Thank you. And back to center, look to the left, same thing. Try not to let that right shoulder roll forward. Maybe move your chin up and down a bit. Back to center, and let your head hang. Just release the back of your neck. Good, let your lips fall away from the teeth. And lower your forehead all the way down. Walk the hands back under the shoulders. Squeeze the elbows together behind you. And inhale, lift for a cobra pose. Make sure your ribs stay down. So it's not about how high you get. It's about strengthening your lower back muscles. Good. Try not to squeeze your butt cheeks. And lower it down. Second one, walk the hands closer to the hips. This time, inhale, lift your chest. And then lift your hands. So you really are testing to make sure your back is doing the work, not your hands. Lift your hands off the floor. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Now you feel in your back more. And lower down. Push back to a child's pose. Big toes touch. Knees can be open up wide apart. Keep pushing the hips back towards the heels, finding a little more length through your spine and your hips. Take one more breath here. Okay, now you're going to stay in your child's pose, but just bring your right arm underneath the chest. So the back of your right shoulder's on the mat. Now you can bring your right ear down and maybe your left hand back next to your left hip. And just kind of let your arms soften and fall towards the floor. There's zero effort right now. Let this be more restorative and relaxing. Take one more breath here. Walk the left hand forward, the right arm forward, and right into the other side. So thread the left arm under. Right arm back by your hip or your foot. And just rest into that. Take one more breath here. Walk the right arm forward, the left arm forward. Spread through the fingertips and start to lift up to a down dog. In your down dog, feet are hip width apart. Gently shake your head yes, shake your head no. Shift the shoulders forward into a plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Keep the elbows drawing in. Inhale to upward facing. Good. Pull the hips towards the wrists. Open up your shoulders. And push back to a downward facing. Good. Feet are hip width apart. Keep spreading through your fingers, through your toes. Don't move your hands. Keep your hands with you. You just are trying to move your hands. step feet to hands. See how quietly and slowly you can walk to the top. Good, once you get to the top, bend the knees, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, exhale the left foot back. Bring both hands to the right knee and lower your left knee down, all the way to the floor. Good, now reach your arms forward and up and cactus the arms. Open up the chest, start to add a little back bend as you tilt the elbows forward, the palms back. Keep pushing the hips forward. Good, now start to reach the arms up. Reach forward, curl the back toes, lift the left knee, and come into a half crescent. So your spine is parallel to the floor. Try to get lower through your torso, longer through your back leg. Get lower, lower through your chest, not your leg. Okay, lower through here. There you go. Good, lower the hands, left foot forward, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale the right foot back. Same thing, right knee down, both hands to the left knee and lift your chest. Good, push the hips forward, try to roll your shoulders back, and then reach the arms forward and up. Cactus the arms, open the chest, keep pushing hips forward, breathe. Good, start to reach the arms up. Spread through the fingertips, keep the shoulders down, curl the back toes, lift the back knee, reach forward. Try to get your back parallel to the floor. You're getting lower through your torso. Good, hands down, left foot back, plank pose. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale to downward facing. Keep spreading through the fingers, the toes, the hips. Baby step again, feet to hands. Soften the knees, inhale, lengthen, look out. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale the left foot back. Both hands to the right knee again. Inhale, arms lifted. So your left knee's all the way down. Good. Good. Now keep pushing the hips forward. And this time, right hand grabs the left wrist, lean to the right. Try to keep your chin away from your chest and your arms pulling back. Good, switch the grip and lean to the left. Keep with hips pressing forward. Good, back to center. Spread through the fingertips, same transition, lift the back knee. Reach forward, get low. Left hand down, right arm up for a twist. Rotate the top palm, reach over the right ear. Keep breathing. Squeeze the right knee into the midline. Look up under your right arm, take one more breath. Right arm up, lower the hands, left foot forward, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale the right foot back. Right knee down, hands to the left knee, switch your legs to it. Hips press forward, squeeze the inner thighs, arms reach up. Right hand grabs the left wrist, lean to the right. Chin up, elbows back. Lift up and switch. Back to center. Reach forward, lengthen, lift the back knee. Right hand down, left arm lifts, twist. Squeeze the left knee into the midline. Rotate the top palm, reach over the left ear. Squeeze the left knee in, keep straightening the back leg. Left arm up, lower the hands, step back, down dog. Good, shoulder shift forward, inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Keep unloading your wrists, trying to shift your hips up and back. Heels press down. Step the feet together. Inhale, right leg lifts. Open up the hip. You can bend and straighten the top leg a few times. And Pause. Bend your right knee, sink the left heel towards the mat. Point the right knee up towards the ceiling so your hips are nice and open, trying to stack right hip over the left. Good, pull the left hip back, sink your left heel more. Drop the right ribs. Good, knee to nose, squeeze it in and up, and lunge the right foot. Back heel down, arms lift, warrior one. Good, so your back heel's all the way down. And try to square your hips, pulling the right hip back, left hip forward. Place the hands behind your lower back. Open up the shoulders and start to fold forward, humble warrior. Stop wherever you feel you can maintain. You never want to go too deep in a pose where you've got to stay in it for a breath and then get out. Go to a place where you can maintain for another 3 breaths or so. Relax your neck, keep pulling hands away from your back. Take one more here. Relax your neck. Yeah. Good, inhale, slowly lifts you up. Straight arms, straight back, hugging to your hips for balance. Take a little back bend, open, look up. Good, arms reach up, back to warrior one. Pull the right hip back, start to reach forward, lengthen. Bring the left hand down, the right arm up for a twist. This is your block, right?
Yeah. It's not cheating?
No. No. Good thing. Rotate your top palm, reach over the right ear. For an awkward twist, you're trying to keep your back heel down if possible. Keep spinning your right ribs up. One more breath here. Good, then cartwheel the arms around and up to warrior two. Back toes turn out. Good, reach long through the arms. Make sure the outer blade of your back foot's parallel to the back of the mat. So everybody look at your back foot. You want your edge of your foot level with the back edge of your mat. Yes, good. Those little details matter. Now, when you look at your front foot, you want to be able to see your big toe on the inside of the knee. If you can't, come up here. You're just pushing the knee out so you can see the big toe on the inside of your knee. Good. Flip the right palm, reach forward, and exalt the warrior. Try to stay deep through your front leg and find space as you lift up out of your right leg. Shoulders drop down, gaze can be up. Back to warrior two. Right elbow to the quad, left arm up, Utthita Parasvara. Try to get deeper through your legs. Rotate the top palm and reach over the left ear. So that might be good here, right? You're just trying to stack your left ribs on top of the right and look up. If you want more, you can go to the floor or you can add a bind. But for many of you, this might be perfect, staying right here. Remembering less is more. Keep trying to reach over your head. Final breath, everybody. Inhale, release, and come up to stance. Straighten out the right leg, turn the right toes in. Arms lift all the way out and up, and fold forward. Keep lifting the inner arches of both feet. Your toes are turned in, your heels are turned out. So you're a little pigeon toe, good. And now start to walk your hands under your chest. Keep the fingertips facing forward and try to press the heels of the palms down into the floor. Keep the weight into your toes as you pull your head down. When you feel resistance and you feel like you cannot go further, just focus on breathing deeper. Take one more here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold deeper. Good, inhale, lengthen. Walk the hands to the top of your mat and shift a little forward and back. So your back knee stays off the floor at first and just try to shift forward and back, just kind of waking up your hips. Then pause, and you could choose to keep that or lower the knee and maybe lower the elbows. Now, if you're on your elbows, see if you can stay. It makes it harder, but give it a go. You'll reach behind with your right hand and see if you can grab your left foot. Then twist towards the interior mirror and keep lifting out of your left shoulder as you pull your left heel in closer to the glute. Got it? You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I've already strength too.
I didn't see it back there. One more here. Okay.
Good.
Good. Release your back foot. Hands frame the front foot. Step back to a plank pose. Inhale. Exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale up. Good. Exhale back. Big toes touch. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Open up the hip and then straighten a few times. And pause with your left knee bent. Sink the right heel. Stack left hip on top of the right. Pull the right hip back. Try to drop your left ribs, lengthening out of your left wrist. Knee to nose, squeeze it in and up, and lunge the left foot. Back heel down, arms lift up to a warrior one. Good, ground the outer blade of your back foot. And now try to square your hips. Left hip back, right hip forward. How's the quality of your breathing? Remember, that's your focus. Now start to reach your arms back behind you. Lace your fingers in the opposite way. So your opposite thumb should be on top. Should feel a little weird. Open the chest and fold forward. Keep pulling hands away from your spine. Neck is relaxed. Take a final breath here. Straight arms, straight back. Inhale lifts you up. Take a back bend at the top. Reach knuckles towards the back foot. Look up, lift your chest. Good, release your arms all the way up. Back to Vera one. Bend the left knee, get deeper through the front leg, and start to lengthen forward. Reach. Bring your right hand down. You can stay on your fingertips. Staying higher helps you twist more. Rotate the top palm and reach over the left ear. Do you want to block? Good. Take one more breath. Try to ground through your back foot as you reach over your top ear. It's only one head. Good. Cartwheel the arms around. Reach up to warrior two. Good. Now take a look at your back foot, right? The foundation where your feet are positioned is a huge detail. So you want the outer blade of your back foot parallel to the back of the mat. Turn your heel out just a little bit. Yes. Now look at your front big toe. You should be able to see it on the inside of the knee. If you can't see it, you don't move your foot, you move your knee. Bring this foot forward. Get long through your arms. Now flip the left palm, reach forward, and exalt the warrior. Try to stay deep in that front leg. That front leg is working, it's active. Both legs are working, really. Now try to lift out of your left hip crease. Keep your shoulders down. Gaze can be up or down. One more here. Back to warrior two. Left elbow to the quad, right arm up, Utthita Parsa. Rotate your palm, reach over your head. Keep creating length from your back heel to your top arm. Get a little deeper through your hips. Now you can stay or go left hand to the floor or the block or add in a bind. Whatever you did last time. Remember, staying still might be plenty. No, we stay where we were. One more breath, everybody. Try to roll that right shoulder back. Good. Inhale lifts you up to stand. Straighten out the left leg. Turn the left toes in, arms lift up overhead, and fold down the midline. Now notice when you folded forward, your weight probably shifted back. So try to get your weight into your toes. Your toes are turned in, heels turned out. This time you can grab your ankles or your feet or your toes, whatever gives you a little more leverage to fold deeper. One more, inhale, lengthen, look out. Exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Walk the hands to the top of the mat, bend your left knee. Now keep your back knee lifted and just shift a little forward and back. Then pause, and you can choose to lower your back knee, maybe lower to your elbows. One more breath here. Now, if you're on your elbows, maybe you can stay on that right elbow. Reach behind and grab your right foot with your left hand. Pull the left shoulder back as you spin your chest towards the side. Mirrors, bring your front foot forward. Yeah. Come up onto your hand. Yep, now reach back. One more here. Good, release your back foot. Step back to a plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga out. Inhale up. Good, push back, down dog. Heels are turned out. Take one more breath. And turn the right heel down. Lunge the left foot forward and walk it over to the right. So you'll be facing the interior mirror again. You got it. Just face that way. Wide legs. Good. Fold down. Inhale, lengthen out. Place the hands to the hips. Squeeze the elbows together behind the back and inhale up to stand. Good. Pull the shoulders back, little back bend, open, look up. Neutral spine. Pivot the right toes out. Keep your legs straight and reach the arms out to a T. Legs stay straight. Good. Kneecaps are lifted, reach to the back windows and tilt for triangle. Right hand down, left arm up. Can you straighten your hand? Yeah. Now, I gave everybody a block, so you might want a block under your right hand. That is not cheating, it's actually setting yourself up to get the pose the way it's intended. Like just have your fingertips touch that. Yeah. If you can, you're looking up at your left thumb. If it's too much on your neck, leave it out. Take one more breath. Good, now you're gonna turn the gaze down. You might still wanna use the block. Bend the right knee and float up to Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Flex the floating foot. Try to stack left hip on top of the right. Flex the foot as though you're standing on the front mirror. Try to get longer through your right side body so you're lifting up more. Up. One more here. Good, slowly back out. Left foot down, right hand down. You're going right into triangle again, same way we were before. Good, gazes up at the left thumb. Pull your left shoulder down. How's the breath? Good, one more, inhale. Now ground through your back heel, inhale lifts you up to stand. Good. Relax your shoulders, keep the arms long, and reverse your feet. Keep the hips facing the mirror, so the hips didn't shift, it was just your feet. Good, reach to the front here. Make sure you're not dumping into your lower back, tuck your tail under. And lower, left hand down, right arm up. Kneecaps are lifted, gaze is up at the front, but relax your shoulders. Good. Remember, you're using the block, you're not going so low.
Nothing, cheating.
Talk about the chew. Good, now keep reaching up through your right hand. So remember, you don't go so low. Up. There. Different, right? Look down, bend the knee, float up, half moon. You can use the block still if you want. Flex the floating foot, stay looking down. You're working on balancing. If you keep falling, slow down. Be more patient with yourself. Try to lift up away from the block, away from the floor, so you're less dependent on it, and you're using your body to strengthen more. Breathe. Head towards the front mirror. Floating foot back. Get longer. One more. Instead of lifting it up, shoot back. Yeah. Good. Lower the right foot. Come up to stand. Beautiful. Okay. Now everybody for sure is going to need a block for this one. So you're going to bring your hands to your hips and pivot to face the back of the studio. Grab your block and place it on the inside of your right foot. Now it's got 3 different levels, right? So you can have it on the lowest, the highest, you'll decide as we go into it. Now stand up again, just place the block on the floor next to your foot. Good. You're gonna bring your right hand on your right hip. Pull that right hip back. Reach the left arm up. Keep your left arm. So your arm, when you start to move, and you're not moving yet, but when you start to, you don't want your arm to go lower. Think of your arm as part of your spine. So you're moving at your waist, and your arm stays level with your back, okay? So start to reach forward, lengthen, pause only halfway. Feel the strength. Pull the right hip back, the left hip forward. Squeeze the right elbow in behind your back. Is your left arm falling? Yes, it is. Some of you. Reach it higher. Yeah. Good. Now bring your left hand down on that block. And start to twist towards the side windows. Now you'll kind of get the hang of it. This is called revolving triangle, and you might need your block higher or lower depending on how this pose feels. Now you can reach your right arm all the way up. And if balance is good today and you feel pretty steady, you start to look up at your right thumb, reach your right arm all the way up.
Should both feet be in the same
Yes,
direction?
both feet are facing forward and your back heel's down. So take your feet a little closer together, John. Yeah. Come higher up on your block. Walk a notch. Yeah. And now twist more. There you go. Take one more inhale. Exhale, twist. Good. Look down. Cartwheel the arms around. Lift the block. Bring it with you and face the front mirror. Good. Set the block down on the inside of your right, left foot. And bring your hands to hips. Turn the torso to face forward. Your feet face forward. Your back foot can be a little turned out if you want, but I like everything facing forward. Good. Okay, now left hand to the left hip. Pull that left hip back, reach your right arm up. Remember, your arm is not going to dip, so keep it right in line with your ear, but pull the shoulder down. Hinge at your waist, pause. Pull the left elbow in behind your back. Yes. Gaze is down. You want your neck long. Everybody go a little lower and get a little longer. Keep your back heel heavy. It's rooted down. Good. You guys look great. Right hand down on that block. Left shoulder stacks over the right and start to lift your left arm up as you twist. Remember, you can go higher or lower depending on how this side feels. Might feel a little different. Keep twisting. Keep grounding your back heel. Squeeze into your inner thighs, into your hips. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, twist deeper. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Look down. Cartwheel the arms around and face the back wall again. We're going to do one more pose facing the back. Good. Okay, now this time you want a little longer stance. So take your feet further apart so that you can bend your front knee. Now we're setting up a twist. The idea is we're doing an Ashtanga twist, which means you keep your back heel down, but that's very advanced. So if you feel like it's impossible to get your back heel down, all you're gonna do is lift your back heel up. So you're on the ball of the foot, okay? That's the way to modify. So bend your front knee, bring the hands to prayer, and hook left elbow to the outside of the right knee and twist. But if you can keep your back heel down, you might be feeling a nice ankle stretch, right? And then,
I feel like that.
yeah, good. Pull the outer right hip back. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist deeper. Try to lift out of your bottom shoulder. Your elbows are wide apart. Good, again, inhale. Exhale. Good, look down. Cartwheel the arms around and face the front of the mirror. So the front mirror. That was great. Now adjust your stance again. Take a long enough stance so you can bend your left knee. Keep your back heel rooted down. Bring the hands to prayer. Try to keep that back heel down. Hook right elbow to left knee and twist to the left. Keep breathing. Here's some breath. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your back leg straight, that back heel rooted. Final one. Inhale. Exhale. So good. Unwind. Yeah. Right foot to left. Stand at the top of the mat and pause. Hands face forward. Shoulders back and down. Inhale, arms lift, down and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, look out. Exhale, walk or float, chaturanga. Inhale out. Exhale back. Good, walk your hands to the feet, coming to the back of your mat. Now your feet are hip width apart, so measure 2 fists apart. Good, and bind your big toes. So use your peace fingers and hook your big toes. And then pull the elbows apart and keep bending your knees to get your belly to your quads. Hold your feet. Now instead of lifting your toes up, push your big toes down. Think of yourself moving down. Elbows apart, keep breathing. One more, inhale, lengthen, look out. Exhale, fold deeper. Good, inhale, lengthen. Now bring your left hand to your left hip. You're either gonna come up with your right big toe or come up with your right knee. Good, find your drishti, something to focus on that's gonna help you balance. Now bring your left hand to the outside of your right foot or knee. Right arm reaches back for a standing twist. Look past your right thumb. Try to stand a little taller, breathe a little deeper. One more breath. Reach back further. Good, look forward and bend your right knee. Squeeze the knee into your chest, shoulders back and down. Good, now set your right foot into tree. Try to get your heel as high up your left leg as possible. That could mean your calf. Doesn't have to be your inner thigh. Just stay away from your knee. So go either above or below your left knee. Good, bring your hands to prayer. Now this might be challenging enough, just trying to stay still. If you want more of a challenge, close your eyes. One more breath here. Good. Gently open your eyes. Slide your right foot over the left knee. Flex the right foot and start to sit back. Now you could just balance your elbows to your leg if you can get down there. You might just stay where you're at. Or some of you can lace your hands around your right shin and come up with your right leg. Keep breathing. Try to get your foot to your inner elbow. One more breath. Good. Lower your foot to the left leg. Bring your hands forward. Walk your hands forward. Bring the right knee into the nose and lower down into pigeon. Yeah. Walk the hands in. And then when you're ready, walk it forward. Bring this leg back.
Which way?
This leg back. Straight back. Now you don't feel any pain in your knee, right? You feel a stretch there?
No worries.
Nowhere?
No. Why is it? I'm doing that over there.
It's not bad. It's just, this could be better. I know that. Yeah, push your knee over. And if you need more stretch, you'll pull your left leg in. Yeah. Feel a better stretch now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keep breathing.
No.
It's not painful. Just stretch.
No.
Take 2 more breaths here. Try to relax your upper body more. Final breath here. Start to walk your hands back in. Push back to a down dog with your right leg straight, your left knee bends. Now, right hand to the outside of your left foot or ankle if you can get over there. And look under your left armpit and try to twist in your down dog. Then straighten your left leg and pull the hips up and back. Release, Vinyasa. One more breath here. And walk your hands to your feet. Your feet are hip width apart. You can bind your big toes a second time, or maybe hands underneath your feet. If you'd rather do Padahastasana. Good, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. That one's good for you.
Oh.
That's good. You're literally going to wedge your hands underneath there. Kind of gives you a little hand massage, right? Good. Keep pulling the elbows apart. Take one more breath here. Good. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Place the right hand to the right hip and come up with your left big toe or your left knee. Find your focal point, something to focus on. And now switch your arms very slowly. Setting up a standing twist. Keep stacking shoulders over hips. Reach back for your left arm. Push the left knee into the midline. One more breath. Look forward. Bend your left knee into your chest. Shoulders back, elbows in. And now set your left foot into tree. Try to get that left foot as high as you're able. Just stay away from your kneecap. Pull the left knee back, hands come to prayer. You can stay here and work on your balance. Or if you want that challenge, close your eyes. Gently open the eyes. Slide your left ankle over the right knee. Flex the left foot and start to sit back. Now you might stay here or rest your elbows on your shin or lace your arms around your left shin and come up to stand. Take one more here. Lower the left foot. Everybody lower your arms. Try to make this graceful as you walk the hands forward. Bring the left knee with you and lower the knee down into pigeon. Walk the hands in under your shoulders, lift your chest. And then when you're ready, walk it forward.
Yeah. Absolutely. I don't think this thing will size anybody else, but.
That's okay. Doesn't matter. You don't compare yourself, right?
I'm trying to do it.
Yeah. Pull your left hip back, your right hip forward. Try to relax and soften. Notice where your tension is. We don't mean to carry it around. It just is there. So if you can use your yoga practice to help you become more aware of where you're tensing out, that could mean you're holding your breath. It could mean you're clenching your jaw, you're holding your fists, you're squeezing your belly. Try to relax all that, let it go. Take a final breath here. Start to walk the hands back in. Hands come under your shoulders, push back to a down dog. With the left leg straight and the right knee bent. Now bring your left hand to the outside of your foot or ankle. Look under the right armpit and twist. Try to pull the hips back, your heels down, your legs as straight as possible. Release, VINYASA. Walk or jump through, coming into seated with the legs straight in front of you. Peel the flesh from the sitting bones. Inhale, arms lift up, and exhale, fold. See what you can grab, your feet, your ankles, your knees. Keep your toes facing up. So they have the tendency to roll out. Keep your toes facing up. One more breath here. Exhale out, bring your arms forward, palms face each other, and slowly roll yourself down onto your back. Good, bend your knees. Feet are on the mat, hip width apart. Lift the hips up for bridge. Good. Pull the chin away from your chest. Maybe lace your arms behind your back. More breath here. Slowly lower down, upper back, mid back, lower back. Hug both knees into the chest. And bring both legs straight up in the air for Supta Dandasana. Now, keeping your feet over your hips might be that perfect final inversion for today. If you want a little more, you could bring your feet up over your head for plow, for shoulder stand, whatever you'd like to get in today. Stay right here. Oh, yeah. Final breath, wherever you're at. If you did take the shoulder stand, please slowly fold forward, taking a final seated forward fold again. Good, back again. And slowly roll into your backs. Bend your right knee in, squeeze it in. Pull the shoulders away from your ears. Can you get your knee close into your rib cage? Use your strong arms. Good, and then lower your knee so it's hip height and guide it over to the left. Extend the right arm out for a spinal twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Back to center. Slide your right leg straight and hug the left knee in. Squeeze it in, shoulders down. And twist over to the right. Extend the left arm out. Good, back to center. Let your feet flop out. Palms fall open. Open the mouth. And up over exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Good. Let that be enough. Allow yourselves to be completely still and rest for just a few moments before you continue on with your day. in the stillness. When things get loud around you, our human nature is to want to get louder as well, so we can be heard, so we can be understood. But we know that that doesn't really get us very far. So instead, when things get loud, see if you can approach it differently. Pull back, be a little quieter, more gentle. Notice how it may change the entire situation. Very gently start to wiggle fingers, wiggle toes, reach up over your head, and then put both knees into the chest. Up and roll. Get ready to come up to a seated position. Placing our hands into prayer. Always closing our practice together with breath. Thank you, yogis, for showing up this morning. Thank you for loving yourselves enough to be here, to want to do this work. My hope is that this work helps you to find peace from within, and that's the only place we can find it. And hopefully we are so filled up with peace, love, and happiness that we can just exude it when we go out and about. Knowing that our thoughts impact those around us. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day. God bless. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you. So if you have time and you want to stay, we've got yin right now. It's a nice wind down after that. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you next week.
Could be too tired to do another class.
Haha, I do it all day long.
How many classes do you teach a day?
Right now, like 3, and then maybe a few privates would be a busy day.
How long have you been teaching?
A long time. I mean, we used to be over at the other place. I was there then. Yeah, it's been a while.
I did Marianne yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
she's great.
Yeah. She's like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
I like her time, like it's 9:15.
Oh, yeah.
Like good, like I,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah.
So it's a good time.
Great. I've got a few retreats coming up if you're looking to get away. Georgia Mountains is July 17th to the 22nd. We still have space. We rented this amazing house. And then Almirada, August 20th to the 24th. Will you keep that open? Thanks.
That's a great class.
Yeah, nice to have you both.
That's the best yoga class I've ever had.
Nice.
And I've had classes with over 20 different instructors.
Wow. Yeah, you have a beautiful practice.
Thank you so much.
You're
That was
welcome.
really amazing.
Good,
Thank you.
bye.
Very lucky to survive.
Yeah. Hey, that's amazing. You're in great shape and you can move, that's what it's about.
Should I spray this at all?
That would be lovely. Yeah. Yeah, there's a nice spray. Actually, that's what I used on everybody's feet. It's right on the windowsill there on the left, towards the left. Yep, see the white bottle?
Let's spray a little bit.
I know there's yoga before this.
I'm not allowed to take any of it.
Yoga classes for the rest of the week.
Yeah, me too. Well, I'm here usually Thursdays, so.
Yeah, I'll just make-
Are you guys new to this studio?
No, like,
Oh, okay, never mind.
15 years back.
I was on the